In example D, we're given 4 points, and we want to find the most restrictive name we can for that particular quadrilateral. So we'll graph R at 0, 4, S at negative 1, 1, T at 2, 0, and U at 3, 3. So at first glance, this thing looks kind of like a square. But we're going to go ahead and prove this mathematically by finding the slopes of all of those line segments and also the distances. So let's focus on the slopes first. Let's do RS, then we'll do ST, TU, and UR. To find the slope for RS, I'm going to start at S and go to R. I'll go up 3, right 1. So up 3, right 1 is 3 over 1 for a slope of 3. ST, if I go from S to T, that's down 1, right 3. So that would be down 1, right 3. And you're going to see this written with the negative sign out in front as negative 1/3. TU would be down 3, left 1. So that's down 3, left 1. And negative 3 divided by negative 1 is 3. And then UR is going to be up 1, left 3. So that's going to be up 1, left 3, which is also negative 1/3. One thing we're seeing here with the slopes is that the opposite sides have the same slope, meaning they're parallel. And if we look at adjacent sides, those share a vertex like S for these two, right here and right here. So those are adjacent sides. The slopes are opposite reciprocals. The signs are different and the fraction is flipped. So we also know that adjacent sides are perpendicular here with this particular shape. It could be a rectangle though, so we want to go ahead and find the distances for each one of these to prove that it is a square. So we're going to use the distance formula here, or you can use the Pythagorean theorem. So I'll use that for RS here. So that's going to be the square root of, and the little triangle that's formed here has a one side of 3 and one side of 1. So that'll be 3 squared plus 1 squared, which is root 10. Turns out that every single other triangle is congruent to RS, or that triangle that makes up RS here on the screen. And so we can actually list our distances as being exactly the same. We know that because all of those triangles are congruent and that all of their parts are congruent as well. So all of the hypotenuses will be exactly the same, and those are the sides of that square. And we do know now that it is a square. So we have 4 right angles, and we also have 4 sides that have the same length. So now we're going to go ahead and write down a little sentence with that. So we're going to go RSTU is a square. And you can say because all 4 sides are congruent, or you can say have the same measure or are the same length, and adjacent sides are perpendicular, meaning there are 4 right angles.